Welcome. This is a level 70 to 80 fishing guide coming right at you. It'll take you about 5, maybe 6 hours, depending on how you go. It's not very hard. You go to a couple of fishing spots, bring a bit of bait with you, maybe a fishing rod. You know what? I'll show you how to do it. Don't you worry. Take my hand and let's go. Okay. First things first, you're going to want to travel to Ilmeg. See this little eighth right here? Lida Laram. Go right there. Here, we're going to grab some bait. Once you've arrived at the aetheryte, just take a very quick left, head towards your pixie hoarder. Little merchant right over here. Talk to her. Talk about purchasing some items. Items are good. You see here, you got all of the... Well, not all. Actually, I'm a liar. It's not all of the bait you'll need. It's only 4 of the baits you'll need. But you might as well stock up while you're here. Got a bit of this. A little bit of that. You know, you're going to be wanting to buy more than this. But for when it comes to the dessert frog, okay? Get maybe 1, maybe 2. You don't need more than that. There is, however, one more bait we're going to need. If you go back to the Crystarium, take yourself right to the Crystarium. I'll show you what we need. You're going to want to make your way to the crystalline mean. From here, you're going to travel towards the scrip exchange, found very, very handily right next to us. You talk to the scrip exchanger, go for the gatherer's scrip exchange, okay? Level 70 items. Here, you're going to find yourself, if you scroll down a little bit, the rubber ball. You're going to want to get a couple of these. Be careful though, they do cost yellow scrips, so you will have to find a way to get them. There are a couple ways, you know, doing collections, deliveries. Deliveries we'll come on to. The deliveries here for the Crystarium will feed you a good amount of yellow scrip, which will help you to purchase the rubber balls. We won't be needing these till later, so you can hold off on buying them. But while I'm here, I'm going to make myself a small purchase, you know, stock up. Never have too much bait. There is also an additional optional item which you may use in your leveling travels. You see this? Revised Survival Manual. This you will get from one of the first 2, or the first, if I may be wrong here, but at the very start of the Crystarium Deliveries, you'll receive 3 revised survival manuals. You're going to be wanting to use these as much as possible throughout your travel. Don't you worry. Every single different Crystarium Delivery provides you another 3 of these, so don't be scared to use them. First things first, I'm going to cover the leaves. The leaves are going to be the backbone of your leveling operation here. You're going to be wanting to do as many of these as possible while you can. While Crystarium Deliveries do give sizable chunks of experience, I'm going to hold off on covering those till the near end of the video. First of all, let's get right into the leaves. The first leaf we're going to cover is the level 70 Eco Warrior of Light. This will get you from level 70 to 72. It's very easy. All you'll need for this is fruit worms, and that's basically it. You go to Lakeland, there's a wee spot there, I'll take you there in a second, you fish up some bass, and bam, wham, bam, kablam. You got yourself a level 72. Okay, so the xanthic bass, which we need for this leaf, is going to be found on the southern edge of Lakeland, in a location called the Sullen. You'll see, you know, lap, knot, brick, weed. All of these are viable locations. I personally prefer the brick. Go to the southern edge of brick, camp yourself out, get your fishing rod out, my friend. You're going to need that. Use patience too for this fish. You know, you want to get them high quality fish. Now, the thing with this fish as well, it's going to be a long wait, and it's going to be a small tug, meaning you're going to be wanting to use the precision hook set to get the highest quality fish. And there we go, our very first xanthic bass. This location will take some time to get those bass, but trust me when I say, it's very much so worth it. Additionally, you can sit here a little bit longer, stack up some bass, and bam, return, cash them all in, big chunk of experience. The next leaf is the Jelly Salad leaf, which is a level 72 leaf, which will take you from 72 to 74 with relative ease. An additional bonus to this, however, is it gives you access to the weedy sea dragon, which is a collectible which you can turn in for yellow scripts, which will then help you fund your rubber balls for future leaves. Now, for this leve, you're going to be wanting to go to the eastern side of Kalusia. It's very important that you go to the east, as this is the location of the eastern Kalusian coast, the fishing spot we're going to be using here. You're going to be wanting to use the Moyebi shrimp as bait. Now, here, you're going to be able to fish up the blood cloud and the weedy sea dragon. The blood cloud itself is a medium tug, so you're going to need to use the powerful hook set when you're using patience. Whilst you're here, make sure you have the collector's glove passive on, so that you do indeed collect the weedy sea dragons and they don't go straight into your inventory. As you can see, we just fished up a weedy sea dragon. Very good. Yes, I am going to collect that one. Thank you very much. Well, would you look at that? Yet another weedy sea dragon. This is what I mean by the great bonus. Whilst we're still waiting to get Blood Cloud, we've already gotten 2 weedy sea dragons, which account for about, I want to say 400,000 experience points, if you get, the higher rate ones. Well, there's our first Blood Cloud. While it's not a high quality Blood Cloud, it still proves the effectiveness of this fishing spot. You're going to get good levels out of this, trust me when I say that. Next up on the chopping block is the level 74 Leve Fairy Fish. This will take you easily from level 74 to 76 in no time at all. Now, for this fish, you're going to want to make your way to the western side of Ilmeg, rather close to the Lidra Laran Aetherite. Just head over to Handmirror Lake, and right on the coast here, you're going to be able to fish up the lemonfish. For this, you're going to need to use the marbled nymph bait. Now, would you just look at that scenery, boys? Nothing like it. The lemonfish itself will be a rather long wait, and you're going to be wanting to use the precision hook set on this one, as it is a small tug. And there we are, our first high quality lemonfish. Now, when it comes to level 76, this is when it gets a bit complicated. Because the 76 leves all have you, gigging and swimming underwater, stabbing fish, and that's just insanely inefficient for what leves are. In my opinion, I'd stick to either the fairy fish or the jelly salad leves. While fairy fish gives you a substantial extra chunk of experience points, you may find more luck with the jelly salad, as it does provide the weedy sea dragons, which can then be turned into scripts and additional XP. What you choose here is realistically up to you, either the fairy fish or the jelly salad leves for level 76 to 78. Personally, I'd recommend jelly salad. Extra scripts, always spend them for something, money's money. Now, the level 78 leve we're going to be using is short-term gains. This has you fishing black tri-stars. Here, you're going to need the rubber balls, so fishing all those weedy sea dragons, this is where it comes in handy. You're going to need to buy up some rubber balls, go take yourself to Raktika Greatwood, and start fishing. Now then, now that we're in Raktika Greatwood, you're going to want to take yourself to the western portion of the area, to the Rot Saddle. Here, you're going to be wanting to use the rubber balls, finally, and fish. In this fishing spot, you're going to be finding the easily got black tri-star. This is for the final leve, so enjoy the scenery while you can, It's gorgeous out here. Now, for this fish, you're going to be wanting to use the precision hook set, as the fish itself is a rather long wait, but it will provide a small tug, meaning, of course, the precision hook set needs to be utilized. I can tell by this weight, this is going to be the black tri-star. I'm telling you now. You better be ready. Here it comes. Ooh, black tri-star! Ooh, and there it is. That's it, boys. Black TriStar. That's the fish that's going to get you from 78 to all the way to 80. You better enjoy that. Now we got the leveling portion out the way, I'm going to take you through all of the various Crystarium Deliveries you're going to need for the fisher. This will cover the Eighteyes Eel, the Creamy Oyster, the Brightmirror Clam, the Amber Monkfish, and the Prospero Eel. For the Eighteyes Eel, you're going to be wanting to take yourself to Lakeland, a bit northwest of Fort Job, to this big gash in the earth right here. This right here is called the Rift of Size. Here you're going to find the Eighteyes Eel if you fish with a fruit worm. In order to catch a high quality Eighteyes Eel, you're going to be wanting to be using patience too, throwing your line in, and then waiting for a small tug. It's going to be a precision hook set kind of job here. And there you go, the Eighteyes Eel. Just like that. Now then, for the Creamy Oyster, you're going to want to head to Kalusia, just south of Wright, realistically anywhere along here, as you're going to be fishing in the western Kalusian coast. The bait you're going to be wanting to use is the Moyebi shrimp here. The Creamy Oyster is a small tug, meaning you're going to be wanting to use the precision hook set as well if you want to get in high quality. And there you have it, a high quality Creamy Oyster. Now, for the Brightmirror Clam, you're going to want to head to Ilmeg, just south of Wallickdorf, just along here. This whole fishing spot along here is called the Spoiled One. Here you will find the Brightmirror Clam with a great ease. For the Brightmirror Clam, you're going to be wanting to use the fruit worm. The catch itself is a small tug, meaning you're going to need to use the precision hook set on this one if you're looking for high quality. It's quite common, so it shouldn't take too long to get a catch. And there you go, as I said, first catch, Brightmirror Clam in high quality. Best of luck on this spot, it's rather quick. Now, for the Amber Monkfish, you're going to want to head into Amarang. Here, you want to go to Twine. And honestly, just go north of Twine, roughly around here, and you're going to be gaining access to this entire cliff. This here is the fishing spot. To get the Amber Monkfish, we're going to be finally using the Desert Frog. Now, for this catch, we're going to be waiting a long time. If you're wanting to get a high quality version, you're going to be wanting to use the powerful hook set. It'll take about 16 to 19 seconds for the fish to hook. Basically, when you think it's been sitting on way too long, that's when you know you're going to be getting the Amber Monkfish. And there you have the Amber Monkfish. It's a bit of a long catch, a bit exciting, completely different than the other catches, but you'll get it nonetheless. Now, the path to the Prospero Eel is a bit more of a complicated one. If you go to the Aetherite at Ondo Cups in the Tempest, and follow this path here, basically going to be wanting to go underground for this one, head on here, and you'll know it when you see it. Trust me when I say that. It's the first bit of water you'll see. Exactly down here, where this geyser is. Now, to catch the Prospero Eel, you're going to be wanting to be using the Moyebi shrimp. The fish itself will give you a small tug, meaning you want to be using the precision hook set to catch a high quality Prospero Eel, but it doesn't really matter, as it will be your first catch if you're doing the quest. And my dudes, that's it. That's all you'll ever need to get from 70 to 80, including Crystarium Deliveries. I hope you guys enjoyed.